Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So the summer seasonal just started. Actually, started yesterday, but sadly, yesterday I couldn't make that many videos. So let's make a video about the summer seasonal vendor. I'll show you where the vendors are, and then we'll take a look at what's in the vendor. So the first vendor, there's one vendor in the watchtower. As you can see, we're pretty much. Let's show the map for those who may not be familiar. So we're pretty much at the top of the watchtower. So you can see our little friend, the Atlantean Quartermaster. There's a few other places where we have the Atlantean Quartermaster. Obviously, here we are on the hero side in the watchtower, and if we use the map, so if you use the map, you can see there's a little teleport thingy that takes you to the Tides of War. So let's go there. So here you can see our friend Aquaman, and you can also see the Atlantean Quartermaster. I probably should show the map again. So you can see roughly where we are in relation to Metropolis. I will show it also with the villain characters because it's not the same place, and for new players it may be complicated to try to find the vendor. Here in the Hall of Doom, we have the very same vendor, although on the villain side, as you can see, the vendor is called the Mutineer Quartermaster, and it's a different character model, but it is the very same vendor. So if we look at the map, you can see that we're pretty much right in the center of the Hall of Doom. And again, if we go to the Tides of War Ocean Master, so here you see our friend Ocean Master, and we have the Mutineer Quartermaster right there. Let's switch to our Ocean Master Armory, because why not? Not quite there yet to look exactly like the NPC, but often mentioned that this Universe Online is a marathon, not a race, so we'll get there someday. Oh, there's a cool looking Black Panther. So if we take a look at the map, you can see where we are in relation to Metropolis. So basically, the hero vendor is roughly in this area, and here's the villain vendor. And we have a cool looking Batman here. So what can we purchase from our little vendor friend? Let's take a look. Well, let's remove our materials first.
Your efforts in defending Arthur's throne deserve reward.
So if you watched my previous video about the summer seasonal, you saw some of the kites. There seems to be only four. We had the four in my video. So there's the Wonder Woman kite, the Batman kite, the Superman kite, and the Mustachio kite. Sadly, we won't be able to preview it because these are trinkets. But as soon as I purchase one, I'll make a video about it so that I can show you what it looks like. And basically the styles this year is some sort of lumberjack, hiker type character. One of you guys were asking why it wasn't like an Atlantean style this year. I have no idea. This is what they decided to go with. There's been this push in DC Universe Online for quite some time, actually since pretty much since DC Universe Online started, to push us into, let's say, styles that are not really superhero looking. Like remember on the marketplace, the first styles we got on the marketplace were things like a firefighter or cowboy or anything that has nothing to do with superheroes. This is what we would get. And sadly, it would seem that with the summer seasonal this year, we're going more towards that trend to give us stuff that has nothing to do with superheroes. Sometimes you almost have to think that the people in charge of DC Universe Online don't like superheroes very much because they seem to try to give us anything but sometimes. So, and we have a whole bunch of base items that we can get for DC Universe Online. Oh, that's actually a nice one. So the theme this year seems to be camping. That somehow that's what they ended up with. I couldn't tell you why they decided that, but there we go. So we got a whole bunch of new base items. I'm not going to take a look at all of them because they all seem to be pretty much pretty generic. Or again, it's pretty much stuff for camping. Not the kind of stuff I would have put in a superhero game, but maybe that's just me. So there's a whole bunch of Tides of War 2020 base items that you can purchase and the styles that I showed. And then after that, we end up with styles or items from the previous years. So you can see the collections from last year. I forget what the Summons Zephyrs gave us, but I pretty much pretty sure I made a video about that. We have things like the shark fin. Love that fin. Although I haven't used it all that much. Maybe I'll try to use it this year. So we have a whole bunch of shorts, of swim tops. This one was awesome. It's probably I saw some guys recreate the Sandman, the Spider-Man villain called the Sandman with this chest piece, and it was a pretty spot on. And we have a whole bunch of statues, base items from last year. The base items from last year, I have to admit, they were pretty cool looking. So basically, you have all the base items from the previous years. So if you fell behind a bit like I did, you probably have a lot of catching up to do. And you can see there's also collections from the previous years. Oh, actually, there's a few styles that I'm still missing. I'll try to maybe catch up this year. So you can see they try to have some fun themes sometimes. Although I should probably get the part. I think there's a feat attached to it, but I don't really care about those. So you can see like in 2018 there was a lot of bamboo stuff, but there were a few beach blankets. I should probably get one or two of these. We'll see. So anyway, so there's a whole bunch of styles and base items you can purchase from the summer seasonal this year. But as soon if I manage to get some of the kites, I'll try to make at least one or two video about it. We'll see how it goes. I guess it would be very tempting to purchase a kite for my Batman character or my Superman character. Again, I'll have to see what they look like. Also, while we're at it, let's take a look at the marketplace. So it would seem there's a bit of a sale with the legend characters. And seeing how the Bombshell Catwoman is like 68 cents, it's a pretty substantial sale. Well, let's take a look at our friend the Flash. 68. The very first purchase I made in DC Universe Online was the future Batman Legend character, and I paid $5 for it at the time. And now you can get it for 68 cents. Well, it's 68 marketplace cash, but 100 marketplace cash is roughly $1. So if you were ever on the fence about purchasing some of those legend characters, you have no more excuses. They're pretty much as cheap as they'll ever get. And here we have the limited time items. Basically, we have the Vanguard of the Deep. I'm pretty sure I have another armory. I'll try to show it in just a second. So there's the Dino Swim Rig. There's a few similar floaters that we can get from the vendor, but I'm not sure if this one is one of those. Anyway, and there's the Scuba Suit. The Scuba Suit is a style that is often asked about. And basically, it's one of the few styles where you can have whereas it's pretty much a slimline chest piece, but where the hands of the character are not covered. Whenever you try to recreate a character like a Superman who is not wearing gloves, sadly a lot of chest piece, especially slimline chest piece, cover the hands of the character. The scuba suit is one of the few styles that do not cover the hands of the character. There's another like the new Genesis chest piece. I think doesn't cover the hands, but there's a whole bunch of weird pattern on the chest piece, so you can't really use it for a Superman type character. There is a Stalwart Defender chest piece that does not cover the hands, but you have to purchase it from the broker. But also, it's not a slimline suit. It has all those weird lines in it, sadly. So if you want to be able to have a nice chest piece that doesn't cover the hands, the scuba suit is a great option. Sadly, it will only be available during the summer seasonal. So if you don't buy it during the seasonal, like in the next month, you're gonna have to wait until next year before you can purchase it again. And of course, if you want to, you can purchase some currency. Also, I probably should mention
Your
that just
efforts
in
in
case.
defending Arthur's throne deserve reward.
So you can see the price of the various items. Like the various kites are 50 cent dollars each. Actually, I just realized that the short and the chest piece are 30 each, which is a bit pricey in my book. And you saw some of the styles from the previous years were like I think 13 cent dollars. Actually, 8 cent dollars, even better. And where can you get cent dollars? You can get cent dollars playing the Atlantis seasonal. So you saw the boat where we went to see the other vendor. So if you talk to your friend Aquaman, Aquaman will give you a mission that will give you a few sand dollars. And the other way to get sand dollars is to go to the on duty menu, and you will see the Atlantean Outpost mission. So that will give you sand dollars as well. Obviously, I will make videos about those. So just keep an eye open, and as soon as I can, I'll make those videos. And this is the water skin that you can purchase in the marketplace. It's a pretty cool looking skin. So as you can see, it's called Vanguard of the Deep. It's roughly $4, 360 if you are a subscriber. As a subscriber, you get 10% off from the marketplace. And sadly, it is only available during the summer seasonal. So if you don't purchase it during the summer seasonal, you will have to wait until next year if you want to purchase it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point. So if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.